Spanish language audio provided by Telemundo Deportes, or watch tonight's game in Spanish on Telemundo.
Love this.
YouTube TV is amazing. Why would you settle for anything less?
Why would anybody settle for just meh? Can you imagine ordering off a menu?
It's all just a bit meh.
That's very kind of you. Meh is what I strive for.
Or a magician.
Do you want to see some magic?
Or a Meg, you're skating.
And to finish, the double clutch.
She sticks it.
And it's Mez across the board from the judges.
What if McCaffrey was meh?
McCaffrey.
Get it? Meh, Caffrey? Meh, Caffrey.
I get it. What if your beard was just meh?
Too far.
Don't settle for meh. With more flexibility than ever, see why YouTube TV has been rated the #1 live TV service 3 years in a row. Try it free and cancel. Tonight's kickoff show is presented by YouTube TV. Try it free and cancel anytime.
Good morning on this Super Bowl Sunday. The best day of the year is here, folks.
Wake up, kids, we got the dreamers disease.
Sundays are made for football, and Super Bowl Sunday is the best of all the Sundays.
The entertainment, the sport, the commercials, and just the laughter and love.
It's just joy, and it's family, and it's something that we all need in our lives.
We're asking people to talk to us about the Super Bowl. Just step inside, tell us your favorite Super Bowl memory.
Where am I looking, guys?
Just getting chills thinking about it right now.
Do I look right here?
So you're not going to believe this, but we would have never met had it not been for the Super Bowl.
I had a baby Super Bowl Sunday at halftime. That's my memory of Super Bowl IX, a baby and Franco Harris.
I'm in Desert Storm. I'm listening to the national anthem on the radio, and it's unbelievable.
My first Super Bowl coming from India made me feel so connected with the whole America.
I was there in Super Bowl I, and I remember the Packers beating the Chiefs 35-10.
This is it. You've got the music in here.
It is more than a football game. No one would ever have anticipated that in the 1960s when this game started.
The greatest season in NFL history.
I always look back and say, I watched it with Mom, Dad, and Grandpa.
John Madden goes on the shoulders of his players.
The Chicago Bears are world champion.
Oh, baby, they're going to win this thing. Are you kidding me?
When you see a grown man cry, it really strikes at your soul. And that's how powerful the game is.
Pass is intercepted at the goal line. Unreal.
Growing up, every kid wants to play in the Super Bowl.
Since I was playing kindergarten flag football,
I could see myself making plays in the Super Bowl.
I would do anything to play in the Super Bowl and be someone who a little kid looks up to.
Tom Brady, a player for the ages.
I loved the San Francisco 49ers growing up. Watching Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. There was nothing greater as a kid than Super Bowl Sunday.
Goes for the end zone. Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
Hey, what's up, stranger? Good to see you. That first time you walk onto a Super Bowl field, it's special. You know, when I first came into the league, you were wearing your rings. And I didn't have one. And I said to myself, I got to get one of those. Here you go. That's what you play for. That's what you play for right there.
Every generation that plays this game is standing on the shoulders of giants that came before them. I mean, 60 years, come on. Those moments in history fueled me to play in Super Bowls and win them.
I'm still the little guy who was trying to play football with the big kids, and I was too afraid to drop it because they never threw me another ball.
A sensational catch for the Steelers with Swan.
A lot of underdogs in the world, more underdogs than there are favorites. And we win that game, that's a lift to a whole lot of people. I get goosebumps talking about it now, you see.
The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
As a little kid, I would go in my backyard and play catch with my dad, dreaming about being Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. To be that player now in the Super Bowl, that's a dream come true.
I love you guys. We are not done. We have work to do.
Drake May sends the Patriots back to the Super Bowl.
In 7th grade, me and my dad went to the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, and it's kind of surreal now we're here and getting the history books. What more could you want than a chance to hold up that Lombardi trophy?
Every single person has helped us get here. It means everything.
So proud of you. You're going to the Super Bowl.
It is amazing to watch over 60 years. It's brought generations together.
It's about family. It's about tradition. And it's just the best day of the year.
You got the two best pro football teams in the world out there. It's going to be a great one. And I guarantee it.
Wake up, kids, we got the dreamer's disease.
Tonight, we celebrate 60 years of Super Bowl excellence. Super Bowl MVPs representing all players who shined on this stage. Steve Young. Jalen Hurts. Lynn Swan. Emmitt Smith. Eli Manning. Peyton Manning. Tom Brady. Joe Montana. And Jerry Rice.
In the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. And the dogs are loud. the blood of America. Work to all new attention. Across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television means of tomorrow. We're not the ones that we can follow. For us and not kill. Let's go crazy! Controlled by the media, information age of hysteria. On out to any America. Attention across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who meant to follow. For it's in the tail of you. Welcome to the Bay! It's Super Bowl 60!
It is the diamond anniversary for America's greatest single-day event. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having us as part of your Super Bowl Sunday. Mike Tirico with Chris Collinsworth. You played in a couple of these, and you're getting ready to call your sixth. I'd love to get your perspective on the next 3+ hours, because you can tell us best what it means to these players who are going to be out in the field, because for them, this is going to last forever.
This day truly lasts forever, regardless of the outcome. I understand that as well as anybody. But this is also the strangest part of this day. You know, locker rooms are usually, you know, just so loud and crazy, and now it just could not be more quiet. And as players, you're not used to having this much time warming up and then going to the game. 1 hour before kickoff is when they went back in those locker rooms.
Just saw those quarterbacks. Of course, they're front and center. It's the Super Bowl. They're both #3 overall picks, and Chris, both have had really special seasons.
They really have. Drake May, he's cooled a little bit here with the weather in the playoffs, but what a year he had, barely missing out on that MVP award. And Sam Darnold, I think he is playing his best football in the playoffs. The doubters are still out there. They're not going anywhere, but he is now just one win away from a Super Bowl ring and one glorious I told you so.
And he gets to do it in a place he is very familiar with. Sam Darnold was a backup for the San Francisco 49ers 2 years ago. 10 years ago, teenage Drake May was in the crowd for Super Bowl 50. Now they meet here in the Bay Area for the Lombardi Trophy in Super Bowl 60. Teams will take the field when we come back.
Tonight's kickoff show is presented by YouTube TV. Try it free and cancel anytime. Super Bowl 60 on NBC is brought to you by YouTube TV. Don't settle for Meh Live TV. Trade up to YouTube TV. And by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Back in Santa Clara, time to bring them out. The NFC champions, the Seattle Seahawks, using the locker room of their division rivals, the San Francisco 49ers. Their 4th Super Bowl in the last 21 years. Let's meet the Seahawks starters.
Sam Darnold, USC. Ken Walker, Memphis, Tennessee. Cooper Kupp, Yakima, Washington. Rashid Shaheed, Weaver State. Jackson Smith and Jigba, The Ohio State University. A.J. Barner, Aurora, Ohio. Charles Cross, Mississippi State. Gray Zabel, North Dakota State. Jalen Sundell, North Dakota State. Anthony Bradford, LSU. Abraham Lucas, Washington State.
Leonard Williams,
USC.
Byron Murphy, Texas.
DeMarcus Lawrence, Boise. Ernest Jones, Waycross, Georgia.
Drake Thomas,
NC State.
Uchenna Nwosu, Delamo, California.
Gavin Witherspoon, Pensacola, Florida. Kobe Bryant, Hamm University.
Julian Love, Notre Dame.
Nicky McWarry, South Carolina.
Reed Woolen, straight out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Jason Myers, Marist College. Michael Dixon, Texas.
Chris Stoll, Penn State.
Your NFC champion, Seattle Seahawks!
Champions, the New England Patriots, the most frequent guest at the Super Bowl party, a record 12th appearance. Let's meet the New England starter.
Drake May, Myers Park High School.
Ramondre Stevenson, Oklahoma.
Stephon Diggs, Maryland.
Mac Hollins, Farm School. Keyshawn Booty, LSU. Hunter Henry, Arkansas.
Will Campbell, the Louisiana State University.
Jared Wilson, Georgia.
Jared Bradbury, NC State.
Michael Onwenu, Michigan.
Morgan Moses, Virginia.
Calebon Chason, LSU.
Chris Walmore, Alabama.
Milton Williams, Louisiana Tech. Harold Landry, Boston College.
Robert Spillane, Fenwick High School.
Christian Ellis, Idaho.
Carlton Davis, Auburn.
Marcus Jones, Houston.
Jalen Hawkins, Cal. Craig Woodson, Cal.
Gonzalez, Oregon. Andy Borgas, Miami. Bryce Beringer, Michigan State. Julian Ashby, Vanderbilt University.
We all we need, ladies and gentlemen, your 6-time Super Bowl champion, current AFC champion, your New England Patriots.
Teams are here. Let's take you down to the field. Kaylee Hartung is covering the Seahawks tonight, and she is with their star receiver, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Kaylee.
Thanks, Mike. Jackson, you just ran out the tunnel at the Super Bowl for the first time in your career. Look around. Describe these emotions.
Blessed to be here, ready to give it all for however long it takes. Me and my team are ready, so just proud of these guys, and we're ready to go get it.
You are the Offensive Player of the Year, and with that comes extra attention. How can you make sure you are still able to have an impact tonight?
I never cared about any of that stuff. I cared about this moment right here, and this is all that matters right now, so we're ready.
You and your teammates consistently talk about how special it is to do this with this group of guys.
Yeah.
What gives you confidence in this moment?
The guys, we earned the right to be here. Every step of the way, these guys earned it. We deserve to be here, and it's just time to go have fun and go play for one another.
Thank you, Jackson. Now we go to Melissa Stark on the Patriots sideline with Drake May.
Drake, 10 years ago, you were here as a fan with your dad watching the Super Bowl. What is it like to be on the field getting ready to play?
Got a game to win at this point. It was a surreal moment. Coming out here for the first time, we got a game to win.
Much better view from down here, right? You are going up against a Seattle defense that's allowed the fewest points in the NFL this season. What's the key for you in this offense?
Yeah, play our brand of football. We know they're going to be a tough challenge. Going to battle some adversity, just be us, play for each other, go out there and have some fun.
Have a great time, Drake.
Thank you.
All right, one note about Drake's right throwing shoulder. He's been on the injury report the last 2 weeks. He came off on Friday. He told me he has no worries, that the warm weather certainly helps, and he told me he plans to sling it tonight, Mike.
Shoulder's good. The game face is ready as well, Melissa. Thanks. When we come back, Brandi Carlile sings America the Beautiful, and Charlie Puth performs our national anthem as we count down to Super Bowl 60.
Tonight's kickoff show is presented by YouTube TV. Try it free and cancel anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen, as our nation approaches its 250th anniversary, the year 2026 will commemorate 2.5 centuries of freedom, unity, and the founding ideals set forth in the Declaration of Independence. The National Football League, Seattle Seahawks, and New England Patriots are proud to stand with the America 250 Commission in honoring this historic milestone and reflecting on the enduring spirit of our country. Now, signing America the Beautiful in American Sign Language is Julian Ortiz. Performing America the Beautiful, 11-time Grammy Award-winning artist from Washington State, Brandi Carlile.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains of majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on me and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. America, God shed your grace on thee and crown thy good with blood from sea to shining sea.
Forward march! From the nation's capital and the military district of Washington, today's colors will be presented by the Joint Armed Forces Color Guard and drummers from the United States Army Field Band.
Colors, present arms.
Returning to sign our final performance in American Sign Language is Fred Beam. And now, to honor America with the singing of our national anthem, please welcome multi-platinum award-winning artist and composer, Charlie Puth.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what surrounding realm at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, came through
Air Force, Navy, the Air National Guard together performing and celebrating America 250. When we come back, the coin toss, minutes away from kickoff of Super Bowl number 60.
Tonight's kickoff show is presented by YouTube TV. Try it free and cancel anytime.
Last year, the Seattle Seahawks, the New England Patriots, they both missed the playoffs. This year, 14-3, tied for the best record in the league. We're meeting here in Santa Clara, California, to crown the champion of Super Bowl 60. And Christian, probably, they were both 60-1 shots to get to the big game when the season started. Now they're here. Now it's game time. Get us all ready. What are you going to be looking for when Seattle has the ball?
Let's start with Jackson Smith and Jigba. What an amazing year that guy has had. NFL Offensive Player of the Year. But the Patriots have always had a history of being able to take away the other team's best player. I'm anxious to see what that plan is tonight.
Let's flip it. What about when New England and Drake May have it on offense?
Man, I'd love to get creative with you right here, but I can't. This game really falls on Drake May. He has to be the tiebreaker for the Pats. He's facing the #1 scoring defense, and he will have to have one of the best days of his career to win.
We're all ready to kick it off, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
One last piece of business to do. For that, we go back down to the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary, our Super Bowl 60 captains and honorary captains represent the past, present, and future of our sport and our great country. The captains of the NFC champion Seattle Seahawks, Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Devin Witherspoon, Brady Russell, Leonard Williams, and Julian Love. The captains of the AFC champion New England Patriots, Drake May, Hunter Henry, Robert Spillane, Marcus Jones, Brendan Schooler, and Christian Gonzalez. Our honorary captains for Super Bowl 60. 3 remarkable young leaders and football players from the Bay Area. Representing SPAT, Dominic. Representing Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Sterling. And representing the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Yesenia. Joining them are 3 Pro Football Hall of Famers and Super Bowl MVPs. He was the MVP of Super Bowl 10 from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Lynn Swann. Super Bowl 41 MVP and Super Bowl 50 champion played right here in the Bay Area, Peyton Manning. And 3-time Super Bowl MVP from the San Francisco 49ers, Joe Montana. For this historic coin toss, the NFL is honored to use the Libertas Americana Medal, a treasure of our nation's founding, designed by Benjamin Franklin, commemorating 1776. Following today's ceremony, this historic coin will take its place in the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. And now, please welcome game referee Sean Smith.
Congratulations, gentlemen, on winning your conference championship, and welcome to Super Bowl 60. I'm Sean Smith, and I'll be your referee today. With Seattle being the visiting team, you will make the call. In my hand is the commemorative coin, the Lady of Liberty representing heads, and this side is tails. Joe Montana, would you please do the honors of tossing the coin once we get the choice? What is your choice? Tails. Tails is the choice. Tails. Heads. You win the toss. New England's won the toss and elected to defer their choice to the second half. Switch ends, gentlemen. Seattle will receive the ball on this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, the wait is over. Whose moment awaits? Super Bowl 60 kicks off next on NBC.
Tonight's kickoff show is presented by YouTube TV. Try it free and cancel anytime. NBC Sports welcomes you to the following special presentation of the National Football League, Super Bowl 60.
67 degrees, beautiful Bay Area Sunday. The Super Bowl in the Bay Area for the third time as a rematch of Super Bowl 49, won late famously by the Patriots in Arizona. Great traditions of each team brought to this neutral site for the Super Bowl. The 12's flag raised by Hall of Famer, the great receiver Steve Largent. In New England, they ring the bell before the game, and that tradition falling to the Stars Super Bowl 49, the key interception, Malcolm Butler doing the honors. Just in case you needed a reminder, Seattle, about the last time New England kicks off, the rookie Andy Borregales going to send it away. Dynamic returner for Seattle, Rashid Shaheed, joined by Velus Jones. Shaheed took back the first play of the playoffs for the Seahawks for a kick return touchdown in the divisional game.